Good morning. So today we are going to see session 8. Okay, in session 8 is the last topic of unit 1. Okay, the last topic. So by this session 8 we can complete the unit 1. Okay, right. So in session 8 we are going to study the recording problems with measurement of two electrodes. Okay, right. Measurement with two electrodes. The recording problem and measurement with two electrodes. Okay, right. So terms used in this session. First one, impedance. What is impedance? Impedance in the sense the resistance with reactance. Okay, reactance. What is reactance? Reactance is the capacitance and in impedance. Okay, so reactance. What is reactance? We are calling it reactance. Reactance in the sense that is a capacitance and inductance that is react with the frequency. Okay, so the impedance is vary with respect to frequency. What is the relationship between impedance and the resistance? Impedance is reactive component with resistance. Resistance is just a resistance, it is a standard, that is a constant, but impedance is variable. Okay, impedance is the resistance with reactive components such as capacitance and inductance. Resistance is just resistance, so resistance always stable, it is independent of frequency. Impedance is depends on frequency. Then polarization. Okay, so polarization depends on the active potential. Okay, so our in biological potential measurement, when it is polarized we will get active potential. Okay, then electrolyte. What is electrolyte? Already you have studied. Electrolyte is a solution or gel that is containing more ions, that is used with the electrodes. Okay, to form a good conduction. Okay, then potential difference. What is potential difference? Potential difference means the difference between two potential. Okay, if we are measuring any biological voltage, so we need to use two electrodes, then only we can measure the correct or true potential. So potential difference in the sense the voltage difference between two electrodes. One main electrode, that is active electrode, another one is a passive electrode. Okay, right. See, consider this is a equivalent circuit of one electrode. Okay, so this electrode containing four components. Okay, that is the voltage source, then two resistance and one capacitance. The voltage source is a voltage generated from the cells, that is called half cell potential. Then impedance. Impedance is a the reactive components, that is a capacitor is associated or it is parallel with the resistance, that is RD and CD. Okay, that is the impedance associated with the electrode electrolyte interface, and it's also due to polarization effect. Okay, then after that the resistance rs is series resistance, that is associated with the, that is in series with the impedance. Okay, right. So this is a one single electrode equivalent circuit. Okay, so here this terminal is connected with the human cell, this terminal is connected with the amplifier of electron. Okay, right, or the lead wire is connected here. Okay, so the whole section is considered as a one electrode. Then measurement of two electrodes. Okay, so the electrodes mainly used to measure the biopotential from our cell. Okay, right. So the equivalent circuit consists of voltage in series with the resistance and capacitance, that means the impedance. Okay, so the voltage is measured with respect to some reference. Okay, consider our active electrode potential is measured with respect to some reference electrode, so that we can use two electrodes. One is active electrode, another one is a reference electrode. Okay, the two electrodes are same type, the difference is very small. Okay, consider the two electrodes are same type, the difference is very small. Okay, that the potential difference is very small, so that in biopotential measurement they are using two different electrodes Okay, then only we can measure the true or original biopotential from our cell. Okay, the two electrodes are different types that may produce some DC voltage that cause current flow. Okay, the two electrodes are different type means it will cause some current flow. Then only we can measure the correct biopotential. See the equivalent circuit of two electrode measurement. Okay, see this is our cell. Okay, or this is our human skin, whatever maybe. Okay, right. So this is a half cell potential that is generated from the cell. This is a active electrode, this is a active electrode, and this is a passive electrode, this is a passive electrode. Both electrodes are almost equivalent circuit is almost same, but different value of resistance and capacitance. Okay, right. So the active electrode sends a biopotential that is E, and the reference electrode sends the biopotential that is E dash. Okay, these currents are flowing through this circuit. At the end of the terminal, we are measuring our voltage, biopotential voltage. Generally, voltage means potential difference. Difference in the sense on voltage with respect to reference electrode or ground electrode. Generally, if you are measuring voltage in the circuit by using multimeter means we are measuring, and the positive terminal of the multimeter is connected with the voltage, that is a positive, and the negative terminal is connected to the ground, that is a reference. Same way, this is a reference electrode. Okay, this is a reference electrode. This is our main electrode, that is the active electrode. So the difference in biopotential voltage of these two electrodes is called as biopotential or bioelectric voltage. Okay, right. Then DC voltage due to difference in multipotential is called as electrode. Okay, electrode difference voltage. Okay, right. The two electrodes of same material may produce small electrode offset voltage. Already I studied the two electrodes of same material means it will produce small offset voltage. This causes true physiological voltage. Okay, this was some affect the physiological voltage. Okay, then another one problem is the chemical activity. The chemical activity takes place within the electrode can cause voltage fluctuation without any physiological input. How chemical activities takes place? Chemical activity in the sense that is electrolysis process. What is electrolysis process? Already we have studied in our school. By using on lemon we can generate some electricity. Okay, that is one process. Then another one process, consider two rod. That is a two rod. What is that? Two on copper rod, on aluminum rod. Then make it is in one salt solution. Then give some power supply to this rod. It will makes, it is electrolysis. It will make the ion movement in the solution. Okay, that is a chemical activity. Okay, so it forms some salt. Okay, right. So this is electrolysis process. The same action is happen here that will affect the biopotential voltage. Such a variation may appear as a noise in bioelectric signal. Okay, the noise can be reduced by proper choice of material or coating the electrode or electrolytic methods. Okay, the noise can be reduced by proper choice of material or coating the electrodes or electrolytic methods. The silver chloride is very stable. Okay, most of the medical applications in the measurement of potential by using silver electrode only. Okay, by using silver electrodes. Okay, right. Then preparation of silver and silver chloride electrode. It is prepared by electrolytic coating a pure silver with silver chloride. Okay, so electrolytic coating a pure silver with silver chloride. How it is possible? So taking two silver electrode and put into sodium chloride solution. Okay, then apply some power supply to the to this electrode. Then the electrolysis process is start. The silver ion combined with the chloride ion would form the salt. Okay, that salt molecule that coat the silver electrode, another silver electrode. Okay, so this process is electrolysis process. Let us see one video about this electrolysis process. That is a very simple demonstration. Okay, by electrolysis process. Okay, so it is simple demonstration. Already we are
Hello everyone. Today
studying
we
in
are going
school.
to demonstrate the electrolysis of water by using two pencils, 9-volt battery,
Why we are using
chemical
pencil
wires,
means
beaker and
pencil
water,
conduct
and some
electricity
salt.
very
We are adding
highly
salt into the
manner.
water
Okay, that is a
as water is a bad
carpet to
conductor
conduct
of
the
electricity,
electricity.
so we have to make it a good conductor by adding salt in it. These are graphite pencils which can be used as electrodes. So if I connect this with the positive terminal, it will become anode, and if I connect this as negative terminal, this will become cathode. Always remember, oxidation takes place at anode and reduction takes place at cathode. And you will see that as we pass electric current through water, water will break out into hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen undergoes reduction, so it will be collected at cathode, and hydrogen gets collected at anode as it undergoes oxidation. My students are going to perform this activity.
First, we will put both the pencils into the beaker, and then we will connect both the connecting wires with the pencils. As graphite is a good conductor, then we will join the bulb with the connecting wires.
So this is the electrolysis process. Here some ions are moving. After some time,
We can see the bubbles have started coming out,
coated with the sodium
and
ions. So same way the silver chloride electrode is prepared. Okay, right? Right. Next we want to see from the equivalent circuit the resistance is and the impedance of electrode which is fixed value. Okay. So resistance is the impedance of electrode which is fixed value. Resistance is always fixed but impedance is vary with respect to frequency. The capacitance is frequency dependent, the impedance also frequency dependent, so impedance is variable. Okay. Right. The electrode potential and the impedance are varied by the effect is called as polarization. Already we are studied in a previous session. The electrode potential and the impedance are varied by the effect is called as polarization. The electrode potential and the impedance are varied by the effect is called as polarization. Okay, so electrode potential and impedance are varied by the effect is called polarization. Okay, that is impedance are varied. Okay, then we are having some current flow. Then polarization, it is a result of direct current passing through the metal electrolyte interface. It is a result of direct current passing through the metal electrolyte interface. Some electrodes are designed to avoid reduce the polarization. Some electrodes are designed to avoid or reduce the polarization. Actually polarization should be reduced with the electrodes. Okay, then impedance, already we have studied this. So electrode size and the type affect the impedance. Okay, large electrode has lower impedance. Okay, impedance means the combination of resistance and capacitance. So smaller size means the resistance is very high. Larger size means the resistance is very low. So this concept is we can match with water pump. Okay. For example, if you are having a very large diameter pipe, the water flow is very free. If the diameter of the pipe is very small, the water flow is resisted. Okay, right? You can understand. The same concept is here. Is the electrode size is very small means it having the more resistance or impedance for current flow. Large electrodes having very lower impedance, then current is easily flowing. Okay, that is a thing. Then surface electrode has an impedance up to 10 kilo. Okay, but the needle electrode or micro electrode have very high impedance. Okay, because the size is very small when compared to surface electrode. Okay, right. Then for uh, first result means measuring a biopotential in correct manner. And recording a biopotential, that is by electrode, is improved by making input impedance, okay, of amplifier must be several times of electrode. So consider one amplifier. The amplifier important feature is input impedance. If the amplifier is very good amplifier means the input impedance of the amplifier should be very higher. Okay, so the input impedance of amplifier several times higher than electrode impedance. That is a thing. So then only we can get first result. Okay. High input impedance of an amplifier is important feature. Okay, high input impedance amplifier give good result of biopotential. Okay, right, that is a impedance matching circuits is used. So nowadays the amplifiers are designed by a very high electronic methods. Okay, so easily match the impedance. Okay, right, the impedance matching is done by some impedance matching circuits. Okay, right, so the current is easily flowing from electrode to amplifier or body cell to amplifier. Okay, through the electron. So before seeing the outcome, we have to see another one video about the making AG and AgCl electrode. Okay, that is a silver and silver chloride electrode. Okay, let us see. Okay, so this is a way of measuring. This is a way of preparing AgCl electrode. Okay, right. Then by this session we have studied the measurement with two electrode and the recording problems. Okay, recording problems means that is a noise, how noise present due to the chemical activity. To avoid the noise we have to select proper electrode a proper material, okay, and proper coating or proper electrolyte, okay, then only the noise is reduced. So to get the better performance, we have to match the impedance. The impedance is matched by impedance matching circuit, okay, or the input impedance of the amplifier is several times greater than the impedance of the electrode. Okay, these are the things is very important in this session. Okay, so by this session the unit 1 is completed. Okay, so if you have any doubt, free please free to call me. Okay, right. So today's session is suffered from some external noise. Okay, I really apologize that. Okay, so study well. Thank you.